Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We have King of Cups coming up here. It could be a water sign that you're dealing with, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also seeing the star card, air energy, Aquarius. Your air sign cousin, that's my crazy dog in the background. Universe, source of all that is, beloved archangels, ancestors, spirit, Holy Spirit. What are the messages for my Geminis? This is going to be a 7-card advice reading for your November mid-month using the Cosmic Tarot, and then we'll get a numerology guidance card at the end of the reading, Gemini. Let's see what's coming up for you. Ooh, so you have the Justice card. This came up in the Pisces reading that I filmed earlier today. 10 of Pentacles. That could be Libra there. With the Justice and the 10 of Pentacles, this definitely could be talking about, you know, a marriage or a long-time commitment. King of Pentacles there. The Moon card is your advice. It's an interesting card coming up there. The Devil in reverse in your environment. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Make a wish. And the Ace of Swords, your energy coming up there to finish off the reading. You have the Lovers card there. You are showing up in your reading, Geminis, with the 2 of Cups. So yeah, this could definitely, you know, be talking about, you know, again, I mentioned earlier, like a marriage or like a really deep commitment, soulmate connection here, right? But I also feel like there's some energy here around possibly something that you're thinking about implementing work-wise, okay? And if that part of the message resonates with you, I did post earlier today on my Instagram and Twitter some self-care readings for the signs for this weekend. And for Gemini, it was specifically talking about, you know, going after some type of idea that you had, some type of business idea, maybe formulating some kind of business plan, and also going over your finances, okay? And we do have a lot of Pentacles energy coming in here. Oh my gosh, I so apologize about the noise in the background. I almost thought about putting him in his crate, but I didn't do it. Okay, so with the Justice coming up here in the past energy, again, can represent someone who has Libra, okay, is a Libra or has Libra energy in their chart. I'm also just getting a lot of like coming into a place of balance, okay, really balancing your head space and your heart space and using that to really sort of direct you forward, really sort of remaining grounded as well as paying attention to your intuition. I'm also just seeing like this balancing of energies, like the Sun energy, right, which is fire, and the Moon energy, which is coming up here as your advice, which is, I'm sort of feeling like a balance between masculine and feminine energies, or for you Geminis, you know, as the twins, right, as the lovers, balancing out sort of your duality, both sides to yourself. In your present energy, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, if there is something that you want to sort of start, something, you know, especially if it's along the lines of some sort of business opportunity, you know, this is a clear indicator that do it, you know, because it's going to sort of not just have, you know, monetary abundance attached to it, but this is talking about, you know, long-term stability, fulfillment. We're really talking about, you know, legacy building here. I do feel like you could be sort of reaching out to people. I'm just sort of sensing some type of communication. So it could be that, you know, maybe you're thinking about working with possibly an earth sign, excuse me, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And of course we have that energy coming up as well. And I'll get to that in a second. You know, or this could just be someone who's very, you know, practical. And again, just sort of very grounded energy. It could be you, you know, but I just see that you might be sort of reaching out for help in terms of like a business plan or sort of the direction, again, from a business perspective that you might want to go into. King of Pentacles is coming up in the future facing energy. Okay, I do feel like you or someone around you may sort of have some sort of choice or decision to make, right? Like this could be, you know, do they want to partner on this thing, or does this person or do these people want to sort of invest in this thing? Okay, I'm just seeing here that, you know, someone is sort of thinking about which direction they're going to go into, what or to whom, into whom they're going to invest, okay, with this King of Pentacles energy. Again, it doesn't have to be someone outside of you. This could be you, okay? The Moon card is coming up here as your advice card. So I'm getting this energy of, right, and we see this sort of duality here playing out on the fish, right? The moon can, represent water energy, Pisces or Cancer more specifically. But I'm just getting that, this is saying really follow and connect with that sort of intuitively feminine side of yourself, right? Even for you males out there, you have that. So really tap in. For a lot of you, you could really benefit from some meditation or even working with clear quartz crystal, which came up in one of the other signs that I did, possibly Libra, which I filmed yesterday. I don't exactly remember. Okay. In your environment, you have the Devil card reverse. So I feel like there might be, you may have felt sort of restricted or like you didn't really have what you needed to be able to move forward. But I feel like that kind of energy, if that's something that you dealt with, is starting to clear. Okay. For others of you, this could be talking about, a person or a connection. It's interesting because this, the devil can also represent Capricorn, right? And I'm getting a sort of more positive sense from this. So feels like it could even be sort of two different people or sort of two different situations that you were dealing with. And again, remember that this balance sort of came up here in the past. For some of you, it could have been, talking about a legal situation or some sort of contract, and, you were waiting for that to sort of go through or see which way it was going to go. But I just see that you're either, detaching from this person or this situation that sort of held you back. Again, you could be sort of making a decision between two different people, right? Who's sort of going to be the most beneficial to work with or to partner with. And the other thing that this could be talking about for some of you is like, habits or even thinking patterns that you had that sort of really serve to hold you back. And again, you're breaking out of that. It feels like it's tied to that Justice card coming up in the past. Okay. Again, either things sort of balanced out, right? Like the universe sort of took care of things, or you've sort of been actively working on your own balance and your own grounding and balancing out your energies. Either way, it's lovely. 9 of Cups here in your hopes and fears category. So again, for a lot of you, it seems like there's something that you're really wanting here. Okay. It could even be talking about, sort of how you feel about your home life, your family life, your work life. And it's kind of like coming up in this position. It's kind of saying like, you don't really know or trust if you'll be able to sort of materialize and realize whatever it is that you want. Right. And I'm here to say that, the successfulness of your manifestations or not is really based upon you, right? Is really based upon the individual and how they feel about it, right? Like it's almost like you have to be, and I say this to people a lot, but you have to be sort of like your number one believer and fan and championer, right? If you expect other people to sort of sign on and really, sign on to your vision or your goal, whatever it is that it may be. Again, it doesn't have to be, necessarily work related for everybody. But I am getting that sense strongly throughout the reading. And again, that was part of the self-care guidance that I posted earlier today. And you have the Ace of Swords here coming on as your outcome. So the universe is basically telling you, right? And this is your energy here, of course, with the swords. Swords represent air energy. The universe is telling you, like, really, follow. There's a reason that your intuition has been illuminated in the way that it has been. And for some of you, you may sort of I feel like a lot of you, like you could be sort of experiencing maybe some opening up of like your own sort of psychic channels. And that's just to say that, maybe it's like you think of someone or something and then all of a sudden, that person calls or that thing sort of materializes. And that's just showing you sort of, again, the strength of your own thoughts here, right? So again, if you're being sort of intuitively called or pulled into a certain direction, pay attention to that because that's where your success lies. All right, Geminis, let's get your numerology card and then we'll close out the reading. I'm seeing here patience, okay, as well as self-love, pouring into yourself. So again, check out those self-care tips. Again, they're posted on Instagram and on Twitter if that's something that interests you. And I just saw spirituality. So again, a lot of you definitely could be going through some type of spiritual awakening, which is what I meant when I said like, opening up to your psychic gifts. Ooh, you have the number 6 love here. And I just love that because again, the Lovers card was showing up here. at the bottom of the deck. I just saw the Two of Swords too. Okay, another indication that in terms of any decisions that you might be making, again, pay attention to your intuition. Two of Swords talks about making a decision based off of your intuition, not based off of, you know, what you might physically sort of see or feel in a very 3D sense. It's more so tapping into your 5D higher self senses. All right, I'm going to read for this card and then we'll close out the reading. I'm not going to hold it up. I just don't feel like it, so I'm just going to read. This card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with source in the intentions of your soul. Because you attract what you are, when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. This card also indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. This is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists and when you're open to giving and receiving it. When you know that you are worthy. I just want to take a moment to pause there before I go into the affirmation, because I'm feeling like for some of you, you could already sort of be, you know, in a stable and solid connection. So this is not talking about new love, but again, I think this is about, you know, building up sort of your own sense of self-love and therefore your own kind of confidence in yourself and in your dreams and in your goals. Okay. And I feel like it's about like pursuing what you love. Okay. For some of you too, I do just have to say, right, that because this has been coming up in Gemini's readings pretty much all year, but with the Moon card and the Nine of Cups, that can also be talking about, you know, a pregnancy. Okay. So Geminis, that's been your November mid-month reading. If the reading resonated, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also donate to any of the donation methods to support this work and this channel. Again, follow the social media if you want to see more content. I tend to post more things over there a little bit more regularly. And I will also be doing a reading giveaway on Instagram for the second half of this month. So if you want to be a part of that, you'll have to follow me over there because I will not be posting that over here just yet. So anyways, Geminis, again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next reading. Take care. Bye.